Bonjour, happy Monday. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and enjoyed all this beautiful sunny weather we had. My name is Nicole and I will be taking you through your Monday workout. So for our first part, we've got 10 rounds in total of 2 movements. We've got our plate or bag Pendlay Row and our Cossack Squats. We're going to be doing this TABATA style, so that means you'll be working for 20 seconds and then you'll have 10 seconds of rest before you move on to the next movement. All right, so first I'll demonstrate our Pendlay Row, and I'm going to be using a big bag of rice to do so. So with our Pendlay Row, we're going to be hinged at the hips, knees slightly bent, and we're going to be bringing the weight from the ground and bringing it towards our chest. We'll be squeezing our tummy the whole time, making sure that our back is nice and flat, just like this. So we want to ensure that all of these reps we're doing are for quality, not necessarily for quantity. All right, up next we have Cossack Squats. So we're going to be placing our feet quite long and wide, so wider than our shoulder width, as you can see like this. Turn your toes out, and we're going to be shifting our weight onto one side, knee going over toe and sending our hips back, sitting back like so. So nice and upright as we go through side to side. You can also scale this movement down with either some TRX bands holding on for support, or if you've got a bench or something like this, you can use this for support, just like this, holding on to that bench as you go down and up. Making sure that our hips come up all the way locked out before we go to our next rep. To make this movement a little bit harder, you can grab some weight, hold it tight against your chest, and remember, keeping your body nice and upright throughout this movement. All right, team, last but not least, we've got a 9-minute EMOM when we've got 3 movements. So for our first movement, you're going to be doing 20 single arm dumbbell thrusters, and then our second movement, second minute, you'll be doing ground to overhead with either a plate or a dumbbell or whatever weight that you have. And then our third minute, you'll be doing 10 burpees to plate if you have them. So essentially you're going to be doing 3 rounds. Every minute on the minute, you're going to be doing each of those movements. The remainder of the minute, you will be resting. So for our single arm dumbbell thrusters, you're going to grab your dumbbell, bringing it up to your shoulder, sending your hips back, going down to the squat, and then pushing up. Really making sure you're using the momentum from your hips to get that dumbbell up overhead. Because you've got 20 reps of this, you'll be doing 10 on one side and then switching over to the other side for 10. All right, our second movement is our plate or dumbbell ground to overhead. So if you've got a plate, you're going to be holding a plate on either side, touching it down on the ground, and then bringing it up overhead. Otherwise, I've got a dumbbell. I'm going to be holding my dumbbell on each side and doing the same movement. So gently touching it on the ground, and then using my hips and using the momentum from my hips to get that dumbbell overhead. After that, you've got your 10 burpees to plate. So if you've got a plate, you'll be jumping onto your plate. Otherwise, you'll be doing your burpee, come down, clap up at the top, and if you've got your plate, you're going to be jumping onto the plate. All right, so 9-minute EMOM. Then right after that, you're going to go straight into 3 rounds per time of the same thing. So 20 single arm dumbbell thrusters, 20 either plate or dumbbell from the ground to overhead, and then 10 burpees to plate. 9-minute time cap. Good luck, team, and have fun.